Right, Katie, well, you seem to be consistently stuck in the 50s for me. All three papers so far have been in the 50s, which is a D. So let's see whether you get any closer to the 60s with this paper. That's 50,240. You want 50,244. So you'll lose that mark. 67,304, you'll gain that mark. 34 and 12, 76 and 37, 21, 77,600. So 1, 2, 3, 4 there. This one's wrong. Okay, to the nearest thousand. To the nearest thousand, it's either going to be 7,000 or 8,000. And because it's 629, it actually makes it closer to 8,000. So 8,000 is what they're looking for there. Those are the three factors. 3, 4, 8, 7. Good. 700 is the value. 228. 12 and 80 pence left over. So 2, 3. And for this one, what range can I accept? Let's just check here. That's fine. You could have actually just done 50 times 10, would have been fine, or 52 times 10. Either way, yours is fine, so that's okay. So 4, 5, 9, 10, 11, 16 on that first page. That's a good start. 165 is correct. That is correct. Now the problem I've got, and I'll just check again what the mark scheme will allow, is that you've embedded your answer there. What you need to do is to say, so question mark equals 20. So let me just check what I'm allowed to do. Yeah, it's okay. I can give you the marks, but it is worth you separating that out just in case they change their minds. But on that particular mark scheme, they will allow you those marks. 9, 16, 7, 8. 2 marks for your tally. 6 for the page. Okay, now you're going to lose a mark here, and I have mentioned this before. You need to tell me what these numbers represent. So the easiest thing is to write frequency, because that doesn't matter with the context, or you would want to put number of discs, something like that. Oh, hang on. Right, so you've misread blue for black. It doesn't matter, because there are no, if there was a blue and a black, we'd have problems, but there aren't, so that will be okay. So 4 for that, 1 for that, 9 out of 40 is correct. 36 centimeters, and with this one, centimeters squared is correct. So you've got your units. You're working out that that one is 9 times 3, but the way that you've done it, basically you've counted that square twice. What you've got there is one that is 9 times 3, but the other one is 6 times 3. So this one is 9 times 3, that one is 6 times 3. You've done it twice. So your method for finding an area is correct. Your answer though is wrong because of that little slip. 4, 7, 10, 12 marks on that page. Right, take a look how I explain that one. You've underlined all the right things, but you need then to turn that into some maths. Obtuse is correct. And again, have a watch how I build that one on my solutions. 7 is right, well done. Shot is correct. And this one, so you've got that one right. All they're looking for you there is to say that if it's above sea level as minus 15, that means it's actually 15 meters below sea level. and 365 isn't right. Chott and Llyn Colwyd is 355. Okay, you've transferred that down incorrectly, and unfortunately that's why you've lost the mark. 3 for the page. Two marks for that. Take a look, we'll definitely be practicing these in class, but take a look how I work through that and see if you're happy. When you are drawing a conversion graph or any graph where you're plotting points, make sure that where you're plotting them can be clearly seen, okay, so that I can see there that you've drawn the line and plotted the points correctly. And that is a good method there. So 6 for that page. Okay, so one wrong, which is C there. It isn't -1, it is +1. It's 1 above the axis, not below. So 5 marks for that. 12 is correct. This is a really horrible question. Take a listen and a watch on how I work through that on the video clip. Now then, with this one, your method is right. The way that you write it isn't comma, comma, comma. It's 2 squared times 5 times 7. Okay, a product of primes means you're multiplying them together. You lose that mark there. That looks a horrible question, but actually you should be able to make at least work out part of it, which is what size shape it is, what the name of the shape is, how many sides. With this one, what you were writing down there originally would have got you the first mark. You know that they must add up to 180, so you write it as an equation. So that angle plus that angle plus that angle must equal 180. Then you simplify that, so I've got 7y, 10y, 18y. 32 and 50 is 82. Take away 10 is 72. And then keep going to solve your equation from there. Y to the 4 is correct, but you've got to multiply the y by the 6 as well. So with this one, what you next do is you have to take 55 off each side, 54 off each side. (63) take away 54 is 9. And then to get the x in the zone, you have to opposite undo a divide by 3. The opposite of dividing by 3 is timesing by 3. Nth terms, it isn't n equals 4, it's a 4n rule because it's going up in 4s. If the first number was 4, it would just be a 4n rule. But because the first number is not 4, it's 1 less than 4, well, you've got to put 1 less there as well. Question 17. You haven't drawn a frequency diagram. The frequency diagram would be with bars like that. So that's what they're looking for there. That is correct though, well done. So 2 marks on that last page. And overall 16, 22, 34, 35, 38, 44, 50, 52, 54. Well, 54 is still a D, and there's one mark down on the paper one that you sat a few weeks back. So you're just not quite nailing yet. It's not going to take you much. You're only sort of another 10 marks and you'll be guaranteed a grade C. So it's worth going through there, looking at the ones you got wrong that you could put right, or perhaps more importantly, looking at the ones you've left out. Watch my video clip and go through those and see which of those you think you can do.